Hi there, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for September 2023. I'm going to do a general reading looking at the different areas of your life, career, home, finances, relationships, and future. The first card we're going to look at here, though, is the Moonology Oracle. Because of our super blue moon that we had yesterday, I'm going to use these cards to get an overall theme or energy for the month. And so we have nothing yet is set in stone. So just keep that in mind. It's kind of maybe you have lots of ideas, but, nothing is set in stone, even if you do, have commitments or whatever, but it doesn't mean that it has to stay that way. So there will be timestamps in the description box below if you want to just go to a certain section. But the first one we're going to be looking at for the month of September for you, Aquarius, is your career. So we're going to try and get some cards out here to tell us a little bit about your career and what that looks like in September. So, okay, so we have the we have the Four of Swords coming out here. I feel like maybe some of you are wanting to take a break from work. Some of you are maybe taking vacation, or you may have like some sort of illness that keeps you home from work. And here with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you might be getting some you're having trouble collaborating with others in your work. Like you're just not seeing eye to eye, or you're just really not kind of catching what they're dropping. You know what I mean? Like it's just not working well, fluidly here. And then this puts you in a position where you feel like you have to bring balance. So I feel like maybe this might not even involve you, Aquarius, in the workplace, but it's around you. Like there's conflicts around you in the workplace, and it's kind of up to you to be kind of juggling this and trying to keep balance in between these. Is kind of what I'm getting. But some of you maybe early in the month are going to have a few sick days because maybe not feeling well, that kind of thing, for that. So there could be that going on. But I'll just get a little more insight here from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and we'll see if we can get some more message regarding your career. Just wanted to take a break. Oh yeah, we got the Observer. That's kind of funny because I do feel like you're kind of caught in the middle. You know how people come to you and have this and that to say, and then the other person comes and you're kind of stuck in the middle, and you're kind of watching this all going on and trying to have balance is what I'm getting from that card, the Observer. But you're trying to just keep quiet and listen and keep to yourself and keep your opinions to yourself, kind of thing when it comes to work. But I'm just going to look up the meaning here and see what it has to say about the Observer. And that is card 49. As well. So yeah, we'll just see what the message is here. Okay, so sometimes it is an advantage time for you to get some distance from what you're doing, to see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting them, the form and timing, be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to an outcome and unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. So trust spirit in this instance, and the perfect version of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. So yeah, I feel like in this situation, you're kind of just going to have to, remain neutral in the situation for your career, your job environment there. And what about, now we're going to move on to your home environment. What's going on for you, Aquarius, in your home environment in the month of September? What is going on? Okay, well, those want to come out. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is like you could be doing some projects at home. You have two eights coming out here. I feel like some of you are looking towards, the future, what work kind of needs to be done. So that you can kind of upgrade and move on to something better here. I mean, you're kind of looking at it like, okay, well, if I do this, that improvement, and then I can kind of, I can make my decision to where I want to go and how I'm going to get there in your home environment is what I'm getting. Because the Eight of Cups is here. You could be dealing with a water sign. There's also earth sign and fire. But this is kind of like you're looking at all the work that you have to do. And some of you just might, like, do you put in the work or do you abandon the situation? That's kind of what I get. Like, do you work at it or do you leave it alone? Or do you just leave it alone? That's kind of what I'm getting from that. yeah, like, do you make those improvements, or do you just kind of leave it as is and go from there, right? Like, if you were, say, for example, if you're going to sell your property, like, do you make all those improvements? Would it be really worth it, or should you just list it as is type of thing? Let's see what's coming out here for you from the mermaid. Have faith. So have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance here. So you may be losing some faith, or maybe feeling overwhelmed with the projects and just wanting to kind of abandon the situation at home. Maybe there's a lot of things that need to go on or need to change or do before you can move on or move up. But let's just see what it says about have faith for you. And the message here. So the message is, so good work. You've been asking and praying for some big dreams to come true here, Aquarius, and it's working. Just like a gardener has planted new seeds, you must have faith that your crops will push above the surface. Keep watering your dreams by taking steps to make them flourish. So this is a precious time for you and your dreams. You don't have to strain or push to make them come true. You've already accomplished the major part of the manifestation by asking and praying. Trust that heaven is helping you, just like the best friend would if you asked for their assistance. Your job is to have faith, listen for divine guidance, and take action whenever you're guided. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're kind of stressed over your home or place you live. Like, should I move on? Should I stay? What should I do? Should I make these home improvements? But just kind of have faith and know the opportunity will present itself as it should, and you'll be guided in a way to do so that it won't be so hard to make a decision, is what I'm getting in your home area. All right, Aquarius, let's have a look at your finances. All right, so that one wanted to flip over. So you have, oh my goodness. Okay, those three all flipped over just like that. So you have the Six of Cups. So you could be kind of reminiscing, or just kind of like looking back to how things used to be for you. I feel like a lot of you are trying to budget. You're trying to think, how can I save what I have and make it last for as long as I can with this Four of Pentacles here. And then we have the Fool. So like, I feel like there's some brand new opportunities with finances coming in for you in the month of September. Like, there's this new opportunity coming in, and that'll kind of maybe be able to make you know, you loosen your purse strings, but you kind of do go, I feel like you're flopping back and forth between, you know, trying to be super practical and then just being impulsive here. The Fool is very impulsive. You see, he's not looking where he leaps. So I feel like maybe in the month of September, you do have those times where you're weighing back and forth regarding your finances, where you just kind of want to, you know, just go willy-nilly. And then the other times where you're feeling like, oh man, like I should really budget and have a plan and do all that. So you're just kind of like, you're going back and forth between those areas. But let's just get a card of this oracle, the Starseed Oracle, just to get some clarification or some more guidance regarding your finances for the month of September here, Aquarius. Okay, that one wants to come out. It's sticking out here. So it says, you're not for everyone. So face your true north, embrace your weirdness. So I feel like, you know, this is saying, like, don't beat yourself up about this. Like, if you do make those impulsive if you make those impulsive moves, if you make those impulsive choices, kind of don't don't beat yourself up about it. Embrace that part of yourself, whether that is you're being over generous and then you're kind of like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I should have stuck to my budget, that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's just kind of like, that's part of you, and to accept that is what it's kind of not beat yourself up over those decisions that you've made financially. All right, Aquarius, what is happening for you in your area of relationships? We have the Page of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a younger earth sign. What else is coming out here for you? The Sun in reverse. Okay, so I feel like if you could be dealing with a younger earth sign, it could be kind of frustrating, making you feel a little bit down. And I do get this, like, this is the Empress. Like, you're feeling in your power. You're feeling in, but I feel like for some of you, this is a child. Like, the Empress is a mom kind of figure. She's the, you know, she's expecting here in this card. So I feel like there's maybe something comes in that's just kind of disappointing. Even if you do have an offer, it's just like such a small offer. Like, the Page was never going to pair up with the Empress kind of thing as well. Like, so if you know, maybe something going on in family relationships with a younger earth sign, but also that's disappointing. And then if you go to like an actual relationship, love relationship, it's like disappointing because it's not really something that you would be interested in, or feel like it's maybe not on your level. But we'll just, for the love aspect of things, we'll just get some clarifiers here from these Doreen Virtue oracle cards. get some clarifiers for you here, Aquarius, in your reading, in your love and relationship. Tell us about love and relationships for Aquarius in the month of September. Thank you. Let go of control issues. So allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I feel that's kind of to do with this younger earth sign. If you're parenting in a parenting situation that's very disappointed, right? You can see, yeah, they just, if you really look close at this card, this got this look of disapproval a little bit, hey? So just, yeah, just try and let things unfold naturally how they would. And then we have engagement coming out in reverse. And then, so I don't feel that, you know, it might not be ascending to a higher level like this. That's what I think with this. If you do have someone younger coming in and they're just not quite what you're thinking, but you mean, sometimes it says romantic feelings here too. So maybe that would be worth exploring, even though it might not be, you know, something long-term or something that you're willing to engage in long-term. Like the feelings might be something to explore regardless, Aquarius. Something to keep in mind. All right, so we're just going to go to the last part of the reading and the overall outcome for the month of September for Aquarius. What is the overall outcomes for Aquarius? Okay, we have the Page of Cups. I do feel there's a small love offer. I feel like you are taking a break from work for some of you with this Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're kind of taking a break from planning and that kind of thing, and maybe just, you know, spending more time with friends, family, that thing. But you could be also in separation or a little bit disappointed here overall, especially near the end of the month. There could be some disappointments for you, but we'll see what that's regarding here. So you've got these runes, and we'll get a little bit more information for you, Aquarius, about that. So we have the waves, and then we have harvest, and then we have the rings. So yeah, I feel like maybe there could have been some potential here with this rings coming out. This is about partnership and stuff. So maybe you're finding out something that's, you know, disappointing or kind of makes you kind of upset. You're finding something out that, I'll just read a little bit though about the rings, because it is about partnership. It's a part about unions, that type of thing. So we'll just go ahead and find this for you. Sorry. Yeah, so it's about interacting with others, partnerships, friendships, a bond between. So there's something going to be, you know, kind of disappointing, and like maybe something like a new bond that you thought was forming, or a friendship is going to maybe disappoint. And then we have the Three of Wands with that harvest card there as well. So that one is basically about, there's rewards, like the fruits of your labor. You're going to have good fortune here, and you're not going to have to work for it, Aquarius, in the month of September. You're just going to have good fortune. Like, to me, this is like, you know, you've made a plan and you've worked hard and there's still more work to do, but here you're harvesting something and not really having to work that terribly hard about it. So your needs are going to be met. You've got some abundance, and, you know, this is benefits from believing in yourself here. And then with this Page of Cups, I feel like maybe some of you could be having some communication. You could be traveling and meet someone with something on offer for you, a small offer. I feel like you're maybe not too interested because maybe there's an age difference, things like that. You don't see it long term, but I mean, it can't hurt to explore it, right? So this might be someone when you're gone somewhere, or you meet them on the internet, social media, that type of thing. And just, you know, talking back and forth is what I'm getting for that. So I just want to go back to this card here where it says nothing yet is set in stone. I'm going to read a little bit from the messages from the book, the alternate messages, and then we'll get a card of overall advice. So this is the mutable moon. So this is basically, you know, something that is definitely changeable. It's a special moon card, and it's something that, yeah, it's the mutable means it's changeable. Things aren't maybe what they're going to be. So it just says here, additional meanings are, so mutable is all about change, shape-shifting, even. Card indicates something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. So if you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course and the outcome. There's also a sense that the situation could be perhaps a little bit unstable. However, there's a sense, yeah, for some, this could be great news because you can still influence it. So others will struggle with uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing yet is set in stone. So I feel like, you know, you are having a little bit of uncertainty about things, and I feel it's more directed towards the home during the month of September. So you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now, and make sure you're not being led astray here. And have you become distracted? So it's time to focus and stay with it, whatever it means to you here, Aquarius, in the month of September. So that man just called that reading, stay with it, hey? Just stay with it. You got this. I think your last month reading was something like that too. Stay the course. I feel like you're just kind of waiting to make these plans or something, Aquarius, for a lot of you. All right, let's get an overall advice card. And we have the White Pelican. So ease, optimism, grace, and cooperation. The White Pelican. I'll just read a little message for you here, Aquarius, and then I will close your reading. That is 22. So the White Pelican. So weaving the magic of air, sea, and earth. It's funny that they put air first, and this is air, so it's fitting being that you're an air sign. Pelican enters your world to open the way for ease, grace, cooperation, and optimism on your journey. At times, your thoughts and feelings can feel like opposing forces, creating stress in our body and dispersing the energy of our actions. Just as a pelican dances between the elements to create life of gentle harmony, now is the time for you to bring together the energies of your mind, heart, and body into unified motion into the world. Elevate your thoughts to gain fresh perspective and be willing to dive into waters of your deep emotions to bring new understanding to the surface. As you awaken a path that honors both your higher vision and the wellspring of your feelings, challenges transform into opportunities, and the wave of life becomes the perfect playground to soar with grace and ease. So move through the world with a sense of congruence in yourself, and you'll find your journey naturally coming into alignment with others who have discovered a similar freedom of being. The unified thoughts, feelings, and actions of two or more together begin to multiply, and the ocean of possibility opens wide to greet you. From the outside, your life appears like a symphony of movement that defies nature, but within your soaring ways, its most natural, effortless, and joyful expression of who you came to be. So, yeah. Ease, optimism, grace, and cooperation. So maybe keep these things in mind. Ease, optimism, grace, and cooperation through the months. You might need these through the month of September, Aquarius. So that is the reading I have for you. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you do like these readings, please like, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if it rings true in the comment section below. And I will see you in the beginning of October.